Hey, welcome back to DIY Willy. We're going to be working on the workbench right now. We haven't worked over in this area for a while. It's been cluttered with everything. This is where I like to do my engine assembly over here. If you've watched my videos, you've seen me do it. It's a Harbor Freight special workbench. It's basically made of like a 1/2-inch particle board top. It's got 2 drawers underneath it, which are full of crap. Got some storage on the bottom, which is also full of crap. And well, it works out good for me when I do my engine builds. It was however, starting to show some damage on the surface of the worktop, and well, I got tired of it. It's starting to get absorbent of oil and everything. So I went and I got this mat. See this mat that's on it? You can see that? See that? Anyway, I went and got this mat, and it lays over on top of the work area. It's really nice. It wasn't that expensive. It's doing the job. It's going to protect it. It's chemical resistant, oil, all that kind of stuff, and should work out really good for the top. It's American made in the USA, actually, if you can see that. Made in the USA. It's made by Resilia. It's a workbench mat, black, 15-inch by 3 feet. So it's decent. You know, they're bigger ones and they're smaller ones, but this is perfect. The perfect size right here. And it's gonna help me. It's gonna help me take care of the top of my workbench. This could also be used for like drawers for your toolbox or something like that. It would come in really handy. Really handy. But what I also wanted to install today is, first of all, if you look, my workbench has a lot of stuff on it, and I have this little Harbor Freight box, which I picked it up for Christmas, and I'm gonna find little things to put in it, like Loctite. Small things can go in here. It opens on the top and it opens on the sides. But I have an oil here that I bought in a 6-pack just to test the engines or run the engines. Haviland. It was inexpensive, and I grabbed it just to run my engines on. I filled my oil can up with some of it, and I have it for my engines. But where I keep all my chemicals on the other side, it's full of stuff already. Brake clean, starters, greases. It's full of everything over there. I don't have room. So I needed another area to put the oil, which is why it's here, and put it up there, unless I just build more engines and put it in the engines. I don't know. That might work. It's not all I've been doing today. I've been busy today. We got the engine, the Ecotech, back in the Razor, and we'll be putting it back together and getting the wiring in so that we can get it started up. So let's get back focused on this. This is what I bought. It's a stainless steel adhesive wall mount, rust proof, waterproof, paper towel roll, basket, whatever. It was made by Esow. I think that would be how you pronounce it. Again, links in the description for both these items, for the mat and for this. I'm gonna call it a shelf. So let's get it out of the box. Check it out. Looks pretty nice. Got a lot of parts. This must be for the paper towel hanger. Look how close the holes are to the edge. Willy must have made those. And let's see, there should be 2 of those. Yeah, here's the rod for the towel holder. And some hardware. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what that is. We're gonna have to figure that out, what that is. I'm gonna keep it in the box for now, and maybe the instructions to tell us what that is. I'm gonna keep everything in the box right now, even this. Get it out of the way. Less trash the better. So yeah, looks very well made. The coating on it is even. It's not missing, it's not scratched. It looks very well done, really nice. The oil fits inside, so I think we can get the 4 in there probably. Let's see. Oh, we can probably squeeze the 5 in there. Sweet! Look at that. The 5 fit in there. Nice. That's what I wanted. So, now let's get it mounted up on the side of the workbench here and get some of this stuff out of our way. There's a muffler for the little 3-horse. I bought a new muffler because that one's trashed. Yes, I think I'm going to restore the 3-horse as it is. I don't know, more on that later. Anyway, let's see what we do here with this. Oh yeah, that is a wall mount. That thing, I don't want to use that. I ain't gonna use that. I'm gonna screw it in. I want it to stay permanent. Yeah, okay. We don't need those anymore. I kind of see what's going on. I don't need instructions. I'm DIY Willy. So let's figure out here what we got here. In this little hardware packet that it comes with. It looks like it's got drywall type screws. It's got, I don't know, weird clips. We're gonna lay it out right here. See what we need. We got drywall stuff, anchors. I don't know what those are. We might use those later, who knows. We got some screws. And we got the ones that attach the little arms to it. So we got these little screws here. Right here. There's 4 of them. And they come with nuts. And this is what's going to hold the paper towel part on. So let's get that on first. Very simple installation here. Okay, that puts that on. I'll probably tighten them up once I get them installed. I don't know. But that's that. That'll hold the paper towel. Just like that. Yeah, that's pretty neat, huh? That's pretty neat. And it's kind of got tension. It's a little bit narrower than the piece, so when you put it on, it kind of makes tension on it. It bends inward to hold that bar. I like that. I like that a lot. So now, gave us some extra screws. Don't know why. Don't know why. Okay, now let me get the screwdriver and we're gonna get this in up here. Now we're gonna put it over here. I'm gonna have to move this stuff out of the way. I'll find another place for that. And my handy dandy Briggs tools here. We're gonna put this right here, right there like that. Let's see. Right there, that looks good. Paper towel roll is a little bit low. Oh no, we can go a little higher. Yeah, we can go a little higher. Let me mark that hole. I always keep a Sharpie nearby. All right, now let's get these screws in there and mount it up. Should be simple. All right, let me get back with you. All right, there we go. It's in. As usual, the screws that come with some of this stuff was garbage. The heads just rounded right off. It was a little Phillips head, and they're no good. They just rounded right off, and I had to try to get them out. I fought with them to get them out. But I found some brass hardware that I had down here in the drawer. Gave it a little pre-drill, and man, it went right in perfectly. Seems really strong. Let's go ahead and get the oil in there and see, make sure it does what I need it to do. So there's 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. This reminds me of the licks to get through a lollipop. And 5. Perfect. Look at that. Nice and out of the way. Now I got a paper roll towel. Paper roll towel. A roll of paper towels here. We're going to put the little rod on it. We're going to slip it through. Look at that, man. Now, yeah, it's a little bit low. It gets away of my carburetor storage here, but I like it. At least I always know where things are going to be. Things are going to work perfect like that. I really like that. I like that a lot. If it was just a little bit longer, it probably would have been better. But yeah, it's got things you can, these things can go on the side like this, and you can hang stuff off of it. You know, like I don't know, like an intake manifold. You can hang off of it. I don't know. Here's an exhaust manifold. Can hang off of it like that. You know, that looks pretty neat, pretty cool. Muffler won't hang off. Well, it could probably hang off of it. I don't have another one. But yeah, I like that. If it's just a little bit longer, I could have put some more cans like WD-40 or something on it. Or yeah, that's really neat. I like that. This other hardware that it had down here was absolutely garbage. I should have known better. That usually is what happens when these things come in like this. You know, the hardware is just cheap. Not the best. But that's the China stuff. I was thinking the American-made stuff would be a little bit better, but I guess not. So yeah, there we go. A little video about working at the workbench, improving it, making it that much better. Let me put these away, get them out of the way. So, a little video improving the workbench. Where was this? This has been over here. Whenever I do stuff like this, it's because I need it. I need some way to improve my work conditions. Now that's out of my way. I do need to move that screw to the side so I can put my valve spring compressor here on this side. I think would work good. And I don't know what I'll do about the wrenches. Maybe I'll hang them a little bit lower, or maybe on this side. But I mean, that made this workspace just that much better. And I can pull the engines back over. You know, I got the little 3-horse Briggs right here. And yeah, I can almost spin it around. There. Oh, it hits the glove, it hits the box. It didn't used to hit. I used to be able to. I don't know why. Oh, it clears it. Anyway, so that's my little video about my work table, my engine building station, cleaning, whatever. And yeah, I think that's going to help me out a lot. I really like it. Like I said, there'll be links in the description for the mat and that little shelf. So you can do this to your own work area. Make it just that much better. Almost lost that little 3-horse. And yeah, thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Give this video a like if you liked it. And subscribe. Of course, subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but you know, it helps out the channel if you do. And we'll always come back to DIY Willy for your little garage updates, workbenches, tools. I have Tool Tuesday. I haven't done a Tool Tuesday in a while. I need to get back to Tool Tuesday. The razor, we're going to be getting that thing started pretty soon. And I'm going to get to work on this little 3-horse here. And of course, the eBay special that's in Max right now. I'm going to do some work on that as well. I got the rod in, and we're going to put that rod in the engine and take out the governor. And I got one of these nibby carburetors over here that might find its way onto that engine. I don't know yet. Maybe, possibly. That engine runs pretty good, so it's worthy of maybe getting one of these nibbies. And change the clutch on it. I didn't put my max torque clutch on it. I have another jungle site special on there, and maybe that's why it makes so much noise. But yeah, we got some parts for this little thing coming in. So thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. And well, see you next time. Bye. And well, thanks for scratch that. So thanks for stopping by and checking out this video, and